are back in the Coco Kitchen. We're celebrating Dia de los Muertos, and this time we are chatting with Cilantro Bar Manager Guillermo Martinez, Hannah Hine with Kimo Sabe Mezcal, and Sonia Lee from Sangre Azul. So why not let's make some drinks?
Let's do it.
Totally. Let's make some drinks. Well, first of all, Guillermo, let's talk about Dia de los Muertos. Tell us about that.
So Dia de los Muertos is going to be like a Mexican celebration where we celebrate the death. Right. So, you know, in a lot of places, of course, in a good way, you know, we celebrate in the way that we can, you know, we make drinks, food of the people that no longer with us. So we, you know, we go to the cemeteries in Mexico. That's the tradition. We go to the cemeteries and we eat with them, and so in certain point of time. So, and here in, you know, like in the United States and some other places, you know, we make like little altars where we put candles, their favorite food as well, and we just, you know, celebrate it at that time. Yeah. So, and I give you this little guy here so where you can see how it started from. It started from the kids and the adults, and then we go to everyone.
Wonderful. And it is such an important celebration in Mexico, right?
It is, yes.
Well, another important celebration in America is drinking.
Of course.
So you're going to show us what you're going to make today.
So, okay, so we're going to make a cantarito, which means a clay pot. Okay. So this is going to be the guy that we're going to be making. We're going to pour some ice in here.
And the clay keeps it cold?
It keeps it cold and it gives like a nice refreshment taste to it.
Okay.
So, and then we're going to use a little bit of Kimo Sabe Mezcal that we're going to be using.
If somebody's never tried mezcal, what are they in for?
So, you know, mezcal is going to be a smoky taste to it. It doesn't come from the blue agave. It actually can come from a different type of agaves. Okay. Usually mezcal is going to make with espadins. That's the most usual mezcal it is going to be made for. So, and that's what we used today. So,
all right, and then you're adding?
And we're just going to add the Tropico Fantastico.
Yes.
Yeah, and just, you know, top it up with that all the way to the top.
I was able to take some of this home the last time you
Very
guys
nice.
were on, and oh, it's wonderful.
We're going to
so fresh.
we're just going to stir it.
Delicious.
We're going to garnish it a little, and there we go. Here's that for you.
Wonderful. All right, I get to taste it after the show because it is Friday after all. All right, there's a wide selection of tequilas and mezcals there, and so why is that important to have that selection at the bar?
Okay, so we want to teach Denver and everybody else, you know, how to drink tequila and mezcal in the appropriate way that it should be.
Okay.
So that's the reason why we have over 200 tequilas and 70 mezcals.
My goodness, that's a
lot.
I know,
right?
My husband would love that. He's a tequila drinker, so he would love that.
Of course, and you know, Kimo Sabe Mezcal would be one of the, you know, the first starters for everyone that wants to start the magical journey on mezcal.
Sure, and that's why Hannah is here to tell us a little bit about the Kimo Sabe Mezcal.
Yes, thank you for having me back. We're excited to be here. Definitely with Kimo Sabe, something that's unique about it is going to be the flavor profile. As Guillermo was explaining, mezcal is traditionally very smoky, but our blend is actually a lot less smoke forward. We created this so that there's something very smooth and approachable for people who want to get introduced to mezcal but are perhaps intimidated, don't like the overpowering smoke flavor, you know, smoky flavor that comes from this sometimes. And we also wanted something that was very well balanced. Doesn't, you know, overpower any of the ingredients that it's in a cocktail, but it's still complex. It's agave forward, but much, much less smoky.
You're so good at this. You know what you're talking about. So sipping tequilas have become quite popular. Is this something we can sip?
Absolutely, yes. We have 3 different expressions. I definitely recommend the reposado for your husband and, you know, myself as well, a tequila lover. There's going to be a little bit of spice there on the back end. We age our expressions in brand new American oak barrels. So there's going to be a little bit of smoke, but mostly some spice. Vanilla that comes from the oak barrel, and it's just super smooth sipping.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Sonia, let's move into the premium cocktail juices, which is Sangre Azul, from Denver.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what was your inspiration for the?
So we started Sangre Azul on Cinco de Mayo of 2016. We were hand squeezing all the fruit to make margaritas and other cocktails because we couldn't find anything that didn't have all the sugar and all the extra additives, and we didn't want something that glows in the dark for our margaritas. So we started hand squeezing all the fruit to make that mixer, and we ended up making the perfect margarita with it, and then we started making other cocktails with it. It's amazing as a paloma, it's amazing as a mimosa. It's just delicious. And we have 3 flavors.
Okay.
We have Citrico Fantastico, which we used for the drink. And that has navel oranges, lemons, limes, and apples.
And it is fresh.
It is freshly squozen, as we like to say.
Freshly squozen.
And then our second flavor is our Pomelo Ruby, which is a grapefruit and lime with some apple and orange.
Okay.
And then our third flavor is our El Sangre Blood Orange, and that has blood oranges, lemons, limes, and apples.
That sounds
so
delicious,
it's all
too.
just fresh fruit, no additives, no sugar, no water added,
Yeah.
just fresh and delicious.
And you know, like you said, you can do it in a mimosa, so maybe for early morning or brunch kind, and then
Yes.
mix it with the tequilas and the reposados and really have something a little more robust in
Yeah,
the evening.
absolutely.
So where can we find the mezcal?
Check out Hugo's, we're at Argonauts, Watson's Liquor, as well as if you go on our website, we've got a map kind of tracking our locations at kimosabemezcal.com.
Okay, and once again, cilantro, the place to be any time of the year,
Of
but this is a
course.
great
Come hang out with
weekend, right?
us, drink some mezcal.
The mezcal and have the tacos that were featured earlier. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
you.
having us.
Whet our taste buds. If you're looking for something to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, head over to Cilantro. Guillermo will whip up something really muy delicioso for you. Also, head to your local liquor store and pick up a bottle of Sangre Azul premium cocktail juice. Curious what else you can make with it? Well, head over to thesangreazul.com, or actually .rocks, for recipes. And by the way, it goes great with Kimo Sabe Mezcal. For more information on Kimo Sabe, their sustainability efforts, or where you can find it, visit kimosabemezcal.com.